Hey everyone, I suddenly felt inspired to record a last-minute Halloween special. I've decided to keep it simple this year, so I'm just going to read a few poems, two that are specifically about Halloween, and one, Goethe's The Erl-king, that I think is at least creepy enough to be considered in keeping with the spirit of the season. So let's start with The Erl-king, a classic poem about a father and child pursued by a supernatural force during a nighttime ride. And to put things into context, the term Erl-king essentially translates to Elf King. So here we go, Goethe's The Erl-king. Who's riding so late through the endless wild? The father 'tis with his infant child. He thinks the boy's well off in his arm. He grasps him tightly, he keeps him warm. My son, say, why are you hiding your face? Oh father, the Erl-king's coming apace. The Erl-king's here with his train and crown. My son, the fog moves up and down. Be good, my child, come go with me. I know nice games, will play them with thee. And flowers thou'd find there by where I live. Pretty dress my mother will give. Dear father, O father, and do you not hear what the Erl-king whispers so close to my ear? Be quiet, do be quiet, my son. Through leaves the wind is rustling anon. Do come, my darling, oh come with me. Good care my daughters will take of thee. My daughters will dance about thee in a ring, will rock thee to sleep and prettily sing. Dear father, O father, and do you not see the Erl-king's daughters so near to me? My son, no one's in our way. The willows are looking unusually gray. I love thee, thy beauty I covet and choose. Be willing, my darling, or force I shall use. Dear father, O father, he seizes my arm. The Erl-king father has done me harm. The father shudders, he darts through the wild. With agony fill him the groans of his child. He reached his farm with fear and dread. The infant son in his arms was dead. And so, if a dead infant isn't creepy enough for Halloween, I don't know what is. So, the next one is Hallowe'en by Benton. Pixie, kobold, elf, and sprite, all are on their rounds tonight. In the wane moon's silver ray thrives their helter-skelter play. Fond of cellar, barn, or stack, true unto the almanac, they present to credulous eyes strange hobgoblin mysteries. Cabbage stumps, straws wet with dew, apple skins and chestnuts too, and a mirror for some lass, show what wonders come to pass. Doors they move and gates they hide, mischiefs that on moonbeams ride. Are their deeds and by their spells love records its oracles. Don't we all of long ago, by the ruddy fireplace glow, in the kitchen and the hall, those queer coof-like pranks recall? Every shadows were they then, but tonight they come again. Were we once more but 16, precious would be Halloween. Okay, and now last but not least, a poem by one of my very favorite authors, H.P. Lovecraft. And this one's entitled Hallowe'en in a Suburb. The steeples are white in the wild moonlight, and the trees have a silver glare. Past the chimneys high see the vampires fly, and the harpies of upper air, that flutter and laugh and stare. For the village dead to the moon outspread never shone in the sunset's gleam, but grew out of the deep that the dead years keep, where the rivers of madness stream, down the gulfs to a pit of dream. A chill wind blows through the rows of sheaves in the meadows that shimmer pale, and comes to twine where the headstones shine and the ghouls of the churchyard wail, for harvests that fly and fail. Not a breath of the strange grey gods of change that tore from the past its own can quicken this hour when a spectral power spreads sleep o'er the cosmic throne and looses the vast unknown. So here again stretch the veil in the plain that moons long forgotten saw, and the dead leap in the pallid ray sprung out of the tomb's black maw, to shake all the world with awe. And all that the morn shall greet forlorn, the ugliness and the pest of rows where thick rise the stones and brick shall someday be with the rest, and brood with the shades unblessed. Then wild in the dark let the lemurs bark and the leprous spires ascend, for new and old alike in the fold of horror and death are penned, for the hounds of time to rend. All right, so I think that's it. Feeling the Halloween vibes yet? So I guess that concludes the Week in Doubt 2019 Halloween special. As always, thanks for listening.